I'm Darian of the Spotlight Raiders Talk, and you're watching Fan to Fan Network, the voice that sports fans deserve. Just win, baby.
Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that old line. Car insurance cost
on Raider Nation. What is going on? It is your boy Darian coming to you live with another video. It is the Spotlight Raiders Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the YouTube page. If this is your first time ever being at our YouTube page, I would suggest that you subscribe and hit that bell button and get the latest news and all Raiders news. But we're back here with another Raiders video. In this video, we're going to talk about the terrible top 100 players of this NFL list. Now, I have to say that this is the most criminal thing that the NFL or to let the players do in a long time, because we had a lot of players that was snubbed from this list, and we had some players that should have been higher on this list. But the first person I do want to get into is my guy, our all Pro Bowl center, Rodney Hudson. Now, I have to say this because Rodney Hudson really should have made this list. Las Vegas Star was snubbed from USA Today's top 101 player list. But we all know at the end of the day that Rodney Hudson is a top center in this NFL. We all know this, and at the end of the day, this guy should have been on the top 100 list of the NFL. There's no way that you leave a guy like Rodney Hudson missing the top 100 list when this guy have not allowed a sack in 2 years at the center position. We all know that the Raiders have a good offensive line, but it wouldn't be a good offensive line without the leadership of Rodney Hudson. And I'm just being 100% real with y'all, because look at this. It's some great interior players that Rodney Hudson went up against. There's a lot of great interior players on the AFC and the NFC, but there's no way that you have to say that Rodney Hudson does not deserve to be on this list. How can you say that? How can you say that? That doesn't make any sense for me, that Rodney Hudson was snubbed off this list. And another person that was snubbed off this list was Max Crosby. I don't know what it is about the NFL, but they hate the Raiders in some instance, in my personal opinion. Now, what I have to say is this. Now, Max Crosby outplayed Nick Bosa this past season and was in the running for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Had more sacks than Nick Bosa. Had more pressures than Nick Bosa. He outplayed Nick Bosa, but Nick Bosa was number 17 on this list. So Max Crosby, I still think you're a top 100 player, knowing that you proved yourself so much in so many ways. I just feel like at the end of the day, bro, you have to just prove it that you could be there next year, because we all know you should have been there, and Nick Bosa should have been lower than his brother Joey Bosa. But this is the Raiders channel. We're just going to talk about the Raiders, and we're going to get into Josh Jacobs. Now, Josh Jacobs was number 72 on this list. Now, I have to say about Josh Jacobs being number 72, I thought it was an okay spot until I saw the rest of this list. And when I saw the rest of this list, I sat here and put Todd Gurley in front of Josh Jacobs, knowing Todd Gurley didn't do a darn thing last season. He didn't do nothing last season for him to be number 51. And then you put Dalvin Cook at 41 on the top 100 list. You telling me that Todd Gurley and Dalvin Cook is better than Josh Jacobs right now? That is absolutely bogus. It's absolutely bogus to say. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But Just Blog Baby put out an actual article about what happened with this list. Now, we're definitely going to get into that list right now. Now, the Las Vegas Raiders were named to the USA top 101 players in the NFL rankings, but one was glaring omission from the list. Now, in these dog days, the summer seems everyone is getting their top 100 players trained, and USA Today was the latest to join. Now, rather doing the rankings based on votes from NFL players, USA Today asked two of their writers to put it together with 14 different lists of 11 best players at every position. And when they compared the list to the best 101 players in the league for the Raiders, they only represented twice. So let's get straight into it. Now, as I can say, as they admit the leads of leaving off some very talented players on different teams. In the case, the Raiders will leave off perhaps the best offensive weapon, which is Josh Jacobs at number 66, and Rodney Hudson number 49 on here. But we gotta say, I can say this. I'm not mind having USA Today having Josh Jacobs and Rodney Hudson on there. But I'm really disappointed in the NFL Network. The NFL Network did not give any respect to the Raiders at all. It didn't give us no respect. It didn't give us no type of ability to say, oh, the Raiders are here. You put people on this list that's not deserving on this list. And then you have people like Rodney Hudson that got to keep proving year after year after year. And Max Crosby is going to prove year after year after year. He's going to prove and he's going to show out. But I feel like at the end of the day, Josh Jacobs should have been higher. He should have been in the top 40 or top 50 in my opinion. And then Rodney Hudson should have been on this list, at least a top 50 player. There's no way that you leave a lineman off this list where he don't allow 0 sacks in 2 years. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Max Crosby, I know that you're young, but you was deserving to be on this list too, knowing that you outplayed Nick Bosa and outplayed some other of these defensive players that was on this list. But let me know what you think, Raider Nation. Let me know what you think, because we are close to 3,000 subscribers, y'all. 3,000 subscribers. We are almost close there. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you won't miss any notifications that comes from the Spotlight Raiders Talk. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It's the Spotlight Raiders Talk, and I will see y'all in the next one.
Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the arm.